Eiffel Tower, an iconic architectural marvel of France and the world. The Eiffel Tower, a renowned architectural icon of France and the world, has become a familiar destination for millions of tourists on their journeys of exploration. With its magnificent beauty and the historical story behind its creation, the Eiffel Tower is not just a mere architectural work, but a cultural symbol and a source of pride for France. Let's delve into the intriguing aspects of this architectural symbol through the article below. The history of the Eiffel Tower's construction. In 1884, to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution, the French government decided to organize an international exposition and build a commemorative tower. The Eiffel Tower was constructed over 26.5 months, completing in 1889 with the expectation of becoming the highlight of the 1889 World's Fair in Paris. Through this architecture, France aimed to assert itself as an industrial power and showcase the boldness of the French people in pioneering a new revolution in architectural history by using materials like iron, steel, and cast iron. Costing over 800,000 francs, the Eiffel Tower was praised for its precise, meticulous design. Remarkably, during its more than 2-year construction, no fatalities occurred. The precise alignment of components and accurate drilling of holes were considered a great feat in architectural history. Interestingly, the Eiffel Tower was not initially the work of Gustave Eiffel, but of 2 senior engineers, Maurice Koechlin and Émile Nouguier. After chief architect Stephen Subastra made several revisions to the design, Gustave Eiffel was satisfied. The construction rights of the tower were registered under Eiffel, along with Koechlin and Nouguier. Soon after, Gustave Eiffel acquired the exclusive rights from the 2 engineers, securing sole ownership of the future tower. The structure of the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower originally stood at 300 meters tall. With the antenna on top, it reaches 325 meters, equivalent to a 100-story building. The tower, made entirely of iron and steel, weighs 9,000 tons and is welded together from 12,000 metal parts. This material causes the tower's height to change with temperature due to thermal expansion. In summer, the Eiffel Tower is about 17 centimeters taller, while in winter it shrinks by 10 to 20 centimeters. The tower features 3 observation decks, upper, middle, and lower, that can simultaneously accommodate 10,000 people. There are elevators from the ground to the top, and visitors can also climb the 1,710 steps to reach the summit. The highest observation deck is 276 meters above ground, covering an area of 350 square meters. From the tower, the entirety of Paris is within view. First level. The 4 legs of the Eiffel Tower form a large square with 125-meter sides, as registered in the 1886 competition. The 325-meter height includes 116 antennas, with the tower's base situated 33.5 meters above sea level. Today, ticket booths for the Eiffel Tower are located at the north and west legs, selling about 2 tons of tickets annually. Elevators at the east and west legs run every 8 minutes, while a staircase at the east leg comprises 1,665 steps up to the 3rd floor, though it's open to the public only up to the 3rd level. The south leg houses an exclusive elevator for staff and guests of the Le Jules Verne restaurant on the 2nd floor. 2. Second level. At 57 meters above ground, the 2nd level of the Eiffel Tower spans 4,200 square meters and can hold around 3,000 people. Corridor surrounds the 2nd level, allowing visitors to enjoy a 360-degree view of Paris. The corridor is equipped with telescopes and guides to help visitors observe city landmarks. The exterior displays the names of 72 world scientists from the 18th and 19th centuries. This level also houses the Altitude 95 restaurant, named for its 95-meter elevation above sea level. Diners can enjoy city views from the restaurant, with tables facing either the city or the tower's interior. The original spiral staircase, leading to the top, remains partially intact, having been dismantled in 1986 during major renovations. The staircase was divided into 22 sections, with 21 sold at auction, mainly to American collectors. Observation deck. An observation deck at the summit records the tower's oscillations and temperature-induced changes. Gustave Eiffel designed the tower to withstand 70 centimeters of sway, though it has never reached this limit. During the 1976 heat wave, the expansion was 18 centimeters, and the 1999 storm saw only 13 centimeters sway, 240 km/h wind. Engineers Piera Fadicati and Simon Piera reinforced the tower in 1982 with various metals to address expansion issues. 3. Third level. At 115 meters above ground, the third level of the Eiffel Tower covers 1,650 square meters and can hold around 1,600 people. Glass panels on the floor offer a view down to the ground, with safety nets installed around the edges. This level is ideal for viewing Paris, offering optimal height for observing surrounding structures. On clear days, visibility from this level can reach 55 kilometers to the south, 60 kilometers to the north, 65 kilometers to the east, and 70 kilometers to the west. Restaurant. The third level houses the Le Jules Verne restaurant, with 95 seats, awarded 1 Michelin star and rated 1620 by Galt Malo. The decor remains unchanged, with muted tones and discreet furnishings, including metal sculptures from 1983. Diners can enjoy views of Paris through the restaurant's windows. Located at 123 meters high, the restaurant spans about 500 square meters and is accessed by a private elevator shared with maintenance staff. Many patrons are tourists, with reservations required well in advance, around 1 month for lunch and 3 months for dinner. 3. The Eiffel Tower, a symbol of France. The Eiffel Tower has welcomed approximately 250 million visitors since its inauguration. In recent years, the tower attracts around 7 million visitors annually, making it one of the most visited paid monuments globally. With such a vast number of visitors, the Eiffel Tower requires about 500 staff members. Each level of the Eiffel Tower offers various services, including the Altitude 95 and Le Jules Verne restaurants on the second and third levels, respectively. There are also fast food outlets, exhibition rooms, souvenir shops, internet access points, and stores selling French commemorative stamps. 1 function. From the start, besides tourism, Eiffel Tower has served scientific purposes. A meteorology and aeronautics laboratory operated on the highest level. Today, the tower continues to broadcast radio and television signals for the Paris region. For over a century, France and Paris have been synonymous with the Eiffel Tower. Hard to imagine Paris without the Eiffel Tower, despite its initially controversial reception. From controversial structure to cultural icon, the Eiffel Tower was a highly debated project in Paris. No Parisian at the end of the 19th century was indifferent to its construction. During its building phase, the tower received much criticism, with many artists calling it an ugly, monstrous iron structure that would mar the Paris skyline. A group of architects and scholars even signed a petition against its construction. 3. Becoming a renowned cultural symbol. Despite the initial opposition, Eiffel Tower was completed and quickly became one of the world's most popular tourist attractions. It has inspired countless artists and appears in many works of art, photography, literature, cinema, and television. Its height and fame have made the Eiffel Tower a target for athletes and thrill seekers. From the late 20th century, Champ de Mars and the Eiffel Tower have hosted city festivals and concerts. Replicas and imitations of the Eiffel Tower have been built worldwide, including in Las Vegas, USA, China, Romania, Copenhagen, Denmark, Varna, Bulgaria, Aktau, Kazakhstan, and more. The Eiffel Tower, one of the world's most famous architectural wonders, has overcome many challenges to become a distinctive symbol and pride of France. From a controversial project, it has risen to become an endless source of artistic and cultural inspiration. The Eiffel Tower is not just an attractive destination for tourists, but a historical landmark and a symbol of pride for the French people and the world. Let us cherish and preserve these valuable cultural and historical treasures for future generations.